Hi there, welcome back to the final bit of Cruising with the Stars for this hour. I'm with Sean Heydon. He's a brilliant, brilliant magician and illusionist. And when we saw you then in the rickety Tower of Death, where were you?
At the Magic Circle headquarters in London.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful venue. They've got an oldie-worldy museum. It's got all the original Harry Houdini artefacts and things in there.
Oh, right.
Which is nice, all these old straight jackets and handcuffs and things. It's got like a wonderful like bar full of all magical memorabilia, and then it's got a small theatre as well. And all the magicians meet there every Monday night in London, and there's a show there or a lecture about magic or something. And the video that you saw was me performing for the magicians on a Monday night at the Magic Circle.
Oh, so you're performing amongst your peers?
Yeah, which the worst people to perform in front of.
I was going to say, I bet that was quite scary.
They're the shows that make you the least nervous, you get the least kudos for, you get paid the least, and you put yourself before you go on and see them all, don't you? It's scary.
Well, which of all the tricks, you know, what would you say is one of your favourite tricks?
I can show you one if you want.
Oh, go on, yes. Go.
This is the first trick that I learned when I was doing a close-up magic, and it's a trick that took me around the world. And it's a famous trick called the ambitious card magician's.
Okay, now where's this going to be so
I'll do it here for you.
Right, so our camera can...
Now, I'll let you choose which card you like.
So I choose any card?
Any one. I'm allowed to see it as well.
Okay, so I'll choose one from over here.
And we'll pop it over.
And it is that Ace of Hearts. Ah.
Now, Debbie, me and you are going to play a little game with the Ace of Hearts.
Go on.
It's your job to keep your eye on it and don't let me distract you.
Right.
All right, so keep your eye on it.
I'm keeping my eye on it.
I'm not doing anything funny yet. Don't worry, Ace of Hearts, your card.
Yeah,
so you can see, it goes, don't let me distract you. It goes in the middle of the pack, hopefully, just about here.
Right, I've just seen that,
Now, where's the last place you went on holiday?
The last place I went on holiday, it was a cruise.
You see, it really doesn't matter, Debbie, but the card distracted you, because you're looking at me now, not the cards.
No,
Debbie, when you look away from the pack, that's when I move it to the top.
Oh, wow.
Now you know what I'm trying to do. We'll do it again. The ace really does go down in here. Debbie, I'll even show you I've not got no one on top, so don't worry, it's a jack.
Right, okay.
Now, where did you park your car outside?
I'm keeping my eyes on
You're not going to look away, are you?
I'm not going to look away.
It still works.
How the heck do you do that?
Magic. Now, Debbie, people think maybe I've got more than one ace. So to prove I've not, if you pop your signature on here.
Okay.
And if viewers want to buy this off eBay a bit later, we can, we'll put it up there. And just in case you think I've got another card with your name in it, Debbie, just put your PIN number on there as well.
Right, there you go. That's
so we've got Debbie's name on the ace here.
Yeah.
It really does go down here again, Debbie. I'll even show you it's not on top.
Yeah.
It's obviously not on the bottom.
No.
If I just snap once, that's when it jumps up just here.
It is unbelievable.
I'll show you again quickly. The ace really does go down in here.
Yeah.
Debbie, so I don't cheat. I'll let you just push that into the pack for me.
Right, here we go. I'm going to push this in. Right.
And then have a look in my mouth, Debbie. It's like magic, isn't it, eh? I didn't even know.
Oh, God. Do you ever get your children really hot and bothered with all these tricks?
Well, no, kids are brilliant, aren't they? Because they believe it's real.
Yeah, but I sort of believe it's real as well. It's just brilliant. Absolutely superb. Has the advent of Harry Potter and the complete set of Harry Potter books and films, has that kindled or rekindled an interest in magic and illusion? Oh,
isn't that a difficult question? I think anything like that's brilliant for magic because it inspires kids to become interested in it. And I've actually teach loads of young people magic now. And one of them's with me today on work experience.
I noticed there's a young man downstairs.
Yes.
Now, is he a trainee magician?
Leon, trainee magician, and he's brilliant. I've been teaching him a few things, and he went out and did his first paid gig. Going around a restaurant doing magic the other night. Absolutely fantastic. And the guy who booked him came and spoke to me afterwards and said he did a fantastic job. And he's got a few more gigs locally lined up for himself as well. Really good.
I suppose, how old is he? He only looks about 17.
15, Leon is 15.
15?
Yeah.
Dear me, because I suppose at that age, it's quite formulaic. You can teach them the mechanics of the trick.
Yes.
I suppose at that age, it's the presentation and being confident in front of adults and people in a restaurant.
It's really funny you should say this, because that's what I try and get across to the kids that I teach. And the reason Leon's able to go out and do the shows is because he's picked up on that side of it.
Right.
And so he can go out and he's got a few jokes and he gets on really well with people. And you know, some teenagers, if you speak to them, they answer like, yes. He's quite articulate and can sort of hold a conversation. So he's doing really, really well.
Do you get, now, on what sort of basis do you teach these young people tricks? I mean, is it another paid job for you, or are you part of a magician's mentoring scheme? How does it work?
Well, I like teaching kids that are just interested in it. So if they live locally to me, like Leon's mum owns a pub. So you see how this works.
I see how it works.
So I spend half an hour with Leon teaching him a few tricks. Yeah. Then gonna have 8 pints of lager with his mum.
It
Brilliant.
Sounds good to me. Well, no, it's barter. It's the old rule of barter. It's really, really good. What about women? Do you get many young women that are interested?
Well, can I answer this? Well, I've got to answer. Yes.
Spit it out, go on.
Well, they're not interested in me, though. They're only interested with whoever's carrying my bags for me or loading everything in. That's the problem.
Go away. So, are you getting women that are interested in magic?
Oh, good boy. Oh, women are interested in magic.
Yes,
we went in
magic.
Oh, I've got some... no, you don't really get so much. There's a couple of ladies that are really good. A friend of mine, Romany, she does stage magic really good. Another friend of mine, Kerry, and she's a brilliant close-up magician. But apart from them two, there's a few, but there ain't that many.
There aren't, because I've noticed. I can't ever remember seeing a professional female close-up magician or a stage magician. So surely, if there are any women watching, any girls watching,
there's a market.
There is a market, because they have the added advantage of, if they are so inclined, they can add the glamour, they can do all sorts with it.
Exactly.
So where does a young person go to start their first baby steps towards being a professional magician?
Well, they get their parents to take an extra mortgage.
Yeah.
They phone me, and I teach them.
Yeah.
No, and there's a young magicians club that's run by the Magic Circle.
Yeah.
So I guess if you Googled the Magic Circle on the internet, you'd be able to find their contact details. And I think the young magicians meet up about once a month. I've done a few things with the young magicians there, and they always have a professional magician come in and teach them.
Yeah.
A great way is to go looking for books at your local library. That's how I started.
Yeah.
And of course, there's all these magic shops now on the internet, isn't there?
Of course. Well, there is nothing virtually that you can't get now. So have you ever been back in touch with the teacher who made you or caused you to put astronaut as your second choice for career, the one that said you couldn't be a magician?
Well, no, I don't think it's a good idea that I got in touch with any of the teachers that I used to go to school with.
Were you a naughty boy?
Yeah, I went from different extremes. So one of the naughtiest things I did was got all the boys' deodorant cans in the science lesson and sellotaped them to the Bunsen burners, and then sellotaped the lids of the deodorant cans down so they're constantly on spray, and then lit all the Bunsen burners, and then the teacher come back in the room, and she didn't get cross, she just went into shock.
Yeah.
I went, evacuated us all out. I got kicked out of school for a little while.
Yeah.
It was great fun. But it gave me more time to learn more magic.
You're a naughty boy, weren't you?
But the biggest thing I got in trouble for, which wasn't really that naughty, it was a history lesson.
Yeah.
And Mr. Smart, the teacher, looked at me because we were doing a test.
Was this in Southport?
No, this was when I lived in Northampton then.
Right.
The history teacher looked at me and he said, "Are you chewing gum?" And I said, "No, I'm Sean Heydon, sir." He leapt up off his seat, flew at me, I legged out of the classroom, and again, I was banned from history for a little while. Yeah. So it's probably not a good idea if I phone up, my old school teachers, they might lynch me.
So basically you knew you were going to be a magician?
Yes, I did.
That was
from day one. Yeah.
Were your parents supportive, Sean?
It's one of them weird things, they love it now.
Yeah.
But when you go, "Dad, guess what I'm going to do for a living? I'm going to be a magician," it's sort of, "What, really?
Get a proper
job."
Yeah.
But now I've not got time for a proper job.
But did you ever have a proper job?
I had a part-time job selling mortgages for the Alliance in Leicester.
Really? Now, isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? One job that I once did was selling pensions for Hambro, and I hated doing it. I mean, they were very good, I'm sure, but I didn't like doing financial stuff.
I used to get fabulous sales figures, and I got asked to talk to your local mortgage advisors and tell them how the sales figures are so good. But my reason was, well, everyone would come into my little office and I'd go, I'm not really doing this, I'm only doing it for a few months, and I'd show them a few card tricks, this is what I'm going to be doing for a living.
Yeah.
And then, so they'd buy the mortgage of me because they like me.
Yeah.
So then when I talked to the other mortgage advisors, I had to lie to them.
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to tell them what I really was doing.
So you didn't go look into the eyes, round the eyes, buy a mortgage, look around the eyes, into the eyes.
No, I just handcuffed them to the chair and said, when you sign that bit of paper, you can go.
Oh, I tell you what, it's been fabulous meeting you again today. It really, really has. What's the future holding for you?
Well, I'm hoping, I've got a few more TV things coming up, fingers crossed.
Can you tell us what any of them might be?
One of them's like a prank type show on terrestrial television.
Brilliant.
Where I'll be like the evil magician trying to upset people but with magic, so fingers crossed.
Oh, when will we know?
January, February time.
Oh, well, you can let me know and I'll let our viewers know whether you've got it, because that would be super. So Sean Heydon, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you, lovely.
So entertaining. And from me, Debbie Jones, until next time, take care. Bye-bye now.